So we made it to today. We made it to today. We've made it through most of 2020. Today is a big day that a lot of astrologers, including myself, have been talking about, and it is the grand alignment and conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter as they are entering in the first degrees of Aquarius. So here we are. Some of us have been feeling this as like really the entrance into the Aquarian age and a new world, which to me just speaks of a new way to live in the world with each other and among the other living beings, including plants and animals on this earth that we call home. And so we've really been through it. We've really been through it this year, and let's be honest, we don't anticipate that 2021 will be without its own challenges, but some of the challenges of 2020 will not be coming through to 2021 the same way that they have been, okay? So all of that said, I'd like to invite you to tune in to yourself, to what really matters to you, and bring that essence to this day, this winter solstice, first day of Capricorn season. Along with the sun moving into Capricorn, we had Mercury enter Capricorn as well. And so this is a shift from some of the heaviness that was in Capricorn. The heaviness of Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn has shifted over into Aquarius, and yet we still have some really potent energy that's hanging out in the Capricorn realm. The moon is making a square to Capricorn right now. The moon is finishing up in Pisces and moving over into Aries. And Aries and Capricorn make a natural tense angle to each other called a square. I'm a living, breathing example of this type of conflict. Capricorn is my rising sign and is sort of like the me you get to know right on the surface. The me you get to know maybe as someone who seems to be responsible and meets their obligations and is pretty level-headed and grounded, where there are other parts of myself, which is the Aries part, which is much more spontaneous and impulsive, enthusiastic, and potentially not thinking before taking action, which really doesn't agree with the way that Capricorn moves through the world. So part of this is going on right now. But what I'm feeling is that what it feels like today is Mars and the moon and Aries energy connecting to something that you're really strongly dissatisfied with, something that really you may become fired up about. And it's tied to your emotions, it's tied to feeling upset, right? But we can utilize this kind of energy by taking a look at, wow, it got to this point of escalation, of wanting to be expressed as anger or violence. Slamming a door is one example of violence being expressed through you. That's not maybe how you typically think about violence. Maybe you're used to labeling violence as something that, the police do to innocent Black people, for instance, right? But what I'm talking about is the violence that's expressed through you in ways that don't serve you, and that could be as simple as slamming the door to try to show how displeased you are, or like cutting someone down with your words. What I'm inviting you to do is take a look at how that may be trying to erupt from you, and asking yourself, in what ways could I have stayed in alignment with myself and communicated my needs, desires, or my hurt or my displeasure in a way that wouldn't be violent but would still be honest. So this is like, we don't have to hold back our truth or what really happened. That's not what I am saying. But how can we do it that's in alignment with us, so that you don't have to have that snag that hits you later, which is feeling guilty about the way that you behaved or embarrassed. So take a look and be aware of that. And then also, if you can please, please, please find some time within the next, it's almost noon here on the West Coast, but within, let's say, the next 9 to 12 hours while we're still in this 21st day, and I'm thinking only of this country. I don't know how many international viewers I have. I can actually think of one in Portugal. I don't know what time it is in Portugal, but if you can connect sometime today with spirit and with your imagination, and give yourself permission, at least within this container of daydreaming. You could be journaling, just using your imagination, or sitting quietly, or chanting mantra, or listening to music that you know takes you out of your head. Giving yourself, I'd say 20 minutes at a minimum if you can swing it, but as little as 5 minutes. Anything is better than nothing, seriously. If you can get that in today, I feel like it will really be, it will serve your soul and give your soul something to take with it from 2020. That is like, even amidst all of this madness, even amidst all of the separation, the oppression that we experienced, even if it was for our own good, like having to be quarantined and kept away from people, friends, loved ones, etc. So even amidst all of that, you found a way to connect with spirit or yourself and dream of something and picture something that is truly fulfilling to you. Dream, visualize, journal, imagine. Imagine your heart's desires being fulfilled. It's a big ask because it may seem like it's not possible, but that's the thing. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm glad that you can see that this may stir up emotion because it's been so out of reach. Heart's desire fulfillment has been so out of reach, but I'm asking you to dream it because in the charts, it looks like it's very difficult. And it's something that we're skipping right now because of everything we've been going through. And that's coming through a square that Neptune is making to the south node of the moon, which is in Sagittarius. So if you'll do me a favor, if you'll dream and imagine for you, for me, for the kids, for our ancestors, for our future lineages, to just dream of heart's desires being fulfilled and the needs of everyone being met. That's my dream for today, is that you'll dream with me. If you'll drop an emoji below indicating how you'll dream, maybe just with a heart or whatever, or tag me in a post, anything to facilitate some connection, because connection is part of my dream for heart's desire being fulfilled, is human connection and seeing your face without the mask someday, and feeling safe to do that, and feeling like we can hug and I can smell your hair and you know, all of that. So thank you, and I just thank you so much. I don't even know. I should stop talking. Bye-bye.